Well, we arrived in Horta and we checked in at the main pier and made our way off to Peter's Bar. There are two washaterias. We needed clothes, but we also needed a good grub, and we had some, I think mine was octopus. And what you see here is the volcano on the distant island, which you can go and climb up and spend the night. Oh, and here's one of the washaterias, very cheap cafe by it as well. Well worth going to. And there's the marina. Right, this is the other side of the marina. We walked over and you can see it's a very nice bay. And there's the restaurant that we're going to eat at. Another one here. Now, it's customary for boats that cross the Atlantic and they arrive in the Horta port or marina to paint the names of their boats on the side of the pavement and on the walls, and there are hundreds of them. And what I've done is here I've taken quite a number of photographs, and the reason was I was thinking about doing either a collage with the photographs or maybe a calendar, but they're quite impressive, and so I've taken quite a lot and I'm putting quite a lot on here. It may well be that one of you may recognize a boat, or maybe your own boat. But every one of these boats have achieved a lot. It's no mean trick crossing the Atlantic. This particular year, 17 days, we weren't too bad. But when we went to Portugal, we got bad weather. And this year, when I went again to Amsterdam from the Caribbean, another transatlantic, we got hammered in bad weather, both sides of the Azores. And we're going again next year. Who knows what weather we're going to do. Now, if you look very carefully, you'll see a picture of a whale, which is a bit faded. That's a commemorative painting of Jacques Cousteau, the Calypso. You remember, for those of us old enough on television, Jacques Cousteau used to have a TV program diving on various exotic places in the world, and his boat was the very famous Calypso. And here it is. Okay, so these are all the photographs from all around the world. In fact, the following year, 2024, we painted Leander's boat name on the side. Seamouse, said Eeeemuis, Seamouse, is parked on the pier near the offices, near the office. Right, this is the inside of the church in Horta, where I spent a bit of time, in fact, writing some of my book. There's a book somewhere in the background that you don't know about yet. It may never be printed, but it may well be printed. Poetry and commentary. We'll see. I mean, this is the church. It was cooler in there. It's quite warm outside, so it's quite a nice place to be. It was quiet. And after being on a sailboat with four others, lovely though they are, three others, lovely they are, you just need some time to yourself and just to walk. You spent so much time just confined. Now these meals, two meals came from a restaurant called the Atletico, and they were superb. Right, this is the Panaderia, which is where we went for breakfast most days. Real cheap and really good quality food. Little lunch and dinners, cakes, really cheap. Strongly recommend them if you go there. And good Wi-Fi too. The rest of the photographs are really from a walk around the town. That is a restaurant which also we tried. Here's the parks on the main sides of the harbour. And you'll see that it was a good day this particular day. Now, also you could see in the same where the boats were anchored, that at the other end there was a port where the cruise ships came in and the ferries from different islands. The rest of this again is photographs from around the town. Now, I was obviously worried because we had to go to Portugal next, and this is the Orcas. So this is fitting in. This is when I did it. This is while I was in Horta that I started considering and thinking about Orcas. And this is some of the information that's on here. The websites are still worth following. And so is the traffic light system telling where the recent attacks are and where they've been seen.